Good morning and welcome to On the Spot 947, where we sit down, we have a little tete a tete with some of the biggest and talented names in the arts, and equally those who are on their artistic journey in the hopes of influencing and changing the world. And we are starting the month right, and another guest that we would like to get to know more. Now, they are a band, they do have an interesting name, and just for the name alone, that already has made me want to know more about them and how has their musical journey started changed and to where it has taken them today. Now, they consist of five members, and we'll do a roll call one by one. Like in class, can you raise your hand when your name is called? We have Jason on vocals.
Present.
Hello. And rhythm guitar. Mark is on bass. Hello, Mark.
Present po.
All right.
Hello, sir.
Sam is on lead guitar.
Present po.
All right. Richmond is on keyboard.
Hello po.
And Lester has just left the building. He's on drums.
Nagbanyo, sir.
Wait, okay, he's coming back on again. Lester seems to be a little bit shy this morning. Are you shy, Lester? Because you go in and out of the room. Lester, mahihaing tao ka ba? In and out of the room ka eh. Hindi ka tuloy namin mag-good morning ng tama. Paging Lester, can you hear us? Oh no, Lester, what's going on? But anyway, I can see him, so he can probably see us as well. Uh oh. Okay, he's breaking off again. Oh no. We lost the connection to Lester. He's actually on Mars, I think, or is it on Jupiter? I'm not sure which planet he's on.
Malayo
But
po siya.
yeah, whichever planet who plays the loudest on drums, then that would probably be Lester. But yeah, we'll bring Lester back when I see him. I'll bring him back into the room. Let's think about technology. Well, anyway, without further ado, these are the members of Nobita. Hello, Nobita. Good morning. Good morning.
Morning po.
Morning.
Good morning
And
po.
all here. I think you already have an idea of what my first question will be, and you probably have answered this 1,000 times, a million times. But for those who do not know the answer, na hindi nakakaalam, I will still need to ask it. So, where did you guys get your name?
Purchasing our name considered to ah yung una kung catchy ba, and yung pangalawa is kung babagay ba sa amin.
Mm-hmm.
And I think yung una lang po yung catchy, yung pangalawa hindi bagay kasi hindi kami kamukha ni Nobita. Mas kamukha namin si Damulag.
Ikaw lang.
Ako lang pala. So hindi talaga kumakatawan. Pero siguro ang pinaka nagustuhan ng band is yung meaning behind the name ng Nobita, which is to grow up strong and clear.
Anong language though?
It's a Japanese name.
It's a Japanese name. Okay, to grow up and learn. What's that?
Grow up strong and clear.
To grow up strong and clear. Bakit Japanese and no other sa lahat ng languages na that you're gonna be getting a name from? Dahil ba is it you guys have been to Japan and hindi nyo maalis ang memories of Japan from your lives, or ano ba affinity nyo with Japan at that's why it's Japanese?
Kasi kami mga siguro most of us parang mga batang 90s tayo and lumaki tayo sa watching animes, mga ganyan. Pero hindi pa kami nakakapunta ng pero sana soon makapunta kami. Baka naman sana soon.
Fingers crossed. Welcome back, Lester. Good morning. Lester, para hindi ko kaya.
Lester,
Over. Sabi ko
bakit
yan, over.
magpa-load ka? Bakit ML10 yung load mo?
Nako. Someone give Lester a very good internet provider because okay, lost it again. Anyway, we just started. Now anyway, Do you feel that the name of the band decides the kind of music that you play, or mauna muna ang music and then eventually that will define the name of the band when you guys were starting out? Ano ba?
Yeah, go kay Sam.
Um, Not necessarily, lalo na pag una, sir. Siyempre, we're trying to um, find our way kung ano talaga yung mag-work sa amin in terms of the music genre. Maybe along the way, makukuha din namin kung paano namin i-correlate yung name ng band namin. As of now, hindi sir eh. Kasi what we're focusing about is kung ano yung music na lumalabas sa amin naturally. Siguro yung na-name itself na lang, siguro sir, we're just holding it up dun sa meaning behind, which is to grow up strong and clear as a band. But not necessarily po yung kung ano yung context po nung name. Yung meaning behind na lang. Yeah.
Right. And it's a very profound name when you think about it. To grow up strong, and because when you say about the music, if musician ka, what really matters is the music that you make now, and hindi mo na iisipin, 5 years from now, how much change will be incorporated into your music. But what's important is what you do now. But before we talk about the new song, welcome back, Lester. You guys have released songs before, and one that I came across last year was your song called Ikaw Lang. It was released around May, and this is during the first lockdown. So, did you guys write this and record it during the lockdown?
I think bago mag-lockdown natin siya na-record. Tama?
Okay.
Yeah, right before. Mga parang weeks before, we're talking about just a week before lockdown. Natapos po namin yung recording.
And buti na lang you guys were able to to share it while lockdown was going on. That was a very difficult time for everyone, whether you're an artist or not. But how did you guys handle the lockdown last year? Sige, una tayo kay unahin natin si Lester kasi baka may ako mawala na naman eh. Lester, how were you during the lockdown last year?
Lockdown po yun, ano po siya, yun po yung pinaka-tough time namin kasi bago sa amin eh, kasi mga nakasanayan namin gawin, hindi namin nagagawa. Tapos, yung income namin natamaan, ganun po. Di nakakalabas ng bahay. Ayun po, sobrang hirap din.
What about you? How was the lockdown for you last year? Ayan. Richmond is wondering how you guys dealt with the lockdown last year. Everyone had to deal with the lockdown in different ways. Mga iba nagpapapayat, mga iba medyo kain ng kain. Other people wrote songs during the lockdown. Other people went into food business because they like to cook, and the lockdown was the perfect time to do that. So how about you?
So far, okay naman po ang lockdown sa akin. Nagkaroon ng focus sa family yung mga hindi pa na gagawa noon. Nagagawa na rin po.
Mas may oras para sa sarili, right?
Opo.
Yeah, and I guess it's the same for everyone else. But did you feel that because we're artists, do you feel that yung deprivation natin mas malalim yung tama because we are creative individuals and yung output natin is dependent on our well-being and peace of mind? Do you feel like medyo mas malakas ang tama sa because of that?
Certainly, sir. Kaya during lockdown, we're still trying to find ways para bigay kung yung creativity, yung lahat ng juices na naiipon as an artist. Kasi talagang mahirap po kahit hindi lang financially kami deprived, talagang yung passion namin kailangan nandun pa rin, nasa utmost level. Yun sir, siguro ang nag-motivate sa amin during the lockdown to make more music is yung fans, families as well na sabihin nila matatapos din yan. Kaya yun sir, we're very fortunate pa rin na andito pa rin kami. Yan, kaming 5, kompleto pa rin kami at we're still making songs. Yun ang mahalaga. And
with that, you guys are still making songs. And, 1 year after, andyan nga kayo, si COVID, andito pa rin.
yes, sir. Yun yan.
Hindi pa rin maalis. So parang we're still scratching our heads. Parang paano ba to? This is like, it's a nightmare that we need to wake up from. But in contrast to that, there's also the other side of the story wherein that is, if there was someone who would be able to rise above itong situation and actually, let's say, mine it for its merit and emotional impact and use it as a form of, as a release or catharsis for their creative endeavors and make something positive out of a negative situation, artists would be the one to do that. There's no doubt about it. So as creative people, tayo din ang makakapagsalba sa ating sarili in a way.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yes,
So So before that, and flashback na naman tayo, atras pa ng konti, you also had a song that's entitled Yakap from about, I think, 2 years ago. I know I'm sliding back in time before we talk about your new single. I hope that's okay. But I feel na hindi mo pwedeng pag-usapan na ngayon kung hindi mo pag-usapan ng kahapon. Uy, hugot! Ay, sorry.
Yes.
Teka, ako ang tinamaan dito. So again, I was not expecting that. So was Yakap your first single?
Yes.
It was your first. Okay. So can you take us back in time when the first single was released? I'm sure there are a lot of listeners out there and viewers who dream of releasing, let's say, an album or even at the very least a single, because technology allows almost everyone, an indie musician, to do that, and they can relate to the feeling that you guys had when you first released the single. So, ano yung feeling you when you first released that single? And
Very
Sir,
fulfilling, sir. Yeah. Ikaw, Mark, bro.
Ayun po, sir, nung nirelease po namin yung Yakap, sobrang proud po kami sa sarili namin nun. Kasi isa po siya sa naging foundation po ng band para sundan pa po namin ang mga iba pang songs. Sa Yakap po, andun po lahat yung first time po namin first time po kami nag-record, first time po kami nag-release. Kaya po yung pakiramdam po nun sa akin is very overwhelming po.
Meron bang yumakap sa inyo and saying na parang, uy, congrats, job well done, lumipad din ang project?
Kami pong 5, nagyakap-yakap po kami talaga.
Is this based on anyone's experience in the band or humugot kayo ng experience ng ibang tao?
Go kay Sam.
I wrote that song for my actually yung song was created first, yung melody yan create muna before yung lyrics itself. So sabi namin ano bang gusto yung i-release, kasi before that we had a lot of gigs na talaga and a lot of original songs made. So ano gusto yung i-release, tapos yun we're just gigging out. Then after that, yun, we just came out na, sige, ito yung Yakap na. Tapos, I made the lyrics for it, for my girlfriend. Yan. So, yun, na-uptin lang kami pa rin. Yan, tulog siya. Ngayon, and after that, yeah, the rest was history.
This was history. Okay. Since that was how you felt when you released your first single 2 years back, prior to the one last year, ano naman ang experience nyo from releasing that first single?
Yes po pa. Sorry.
Okay, let me repeat the question. Since we talked about how you felt when you released the first single, ano naman ang learning experience nyo from releasing that first single? Did you feel na parang, oh, ganito pala yung hindi ko dapat gawin? O ganito pala na I could probably do more of? Parang ganyan.
Sa pag-release po namin ng first single namin, which is Yakap, marami kaming natutunan since lahat kami, time namin mag-record, mag-release ng song, nakangapa kami. Pero since, yun nga, nakapag-release kami ng Yakap, yung passion mas nag-burn, and I think po, yung mga kailangan naming, yung mga gusto namin baguhin, yung mga gusto namin i-apply sa next song na gawa na. So malaking bagay po talaga yung first single namin. Kumbaga nga ay nga yung foundation ng band. Kaya kung nasan kami ngayon.
Right. When we talk about songwriting, most people think that, dali-dali lang para siyang math 1 plus 1, di ba? Upo ka lang, sit down, write some words, rearrange the words together to form a coherent lyric, dagdagan mo lang ng melody, siprain mo lang, and then that's that. But they also forget that there's a process to the whole thing. So what is the band's process, or how does a song get to be written? Meron bang division of labor sa inyo na parang yan, Lester, since sa drums ka, siguro ikaw bahala sa melody, or more like, Sam, since ikaw nakapagsulat before, sa'yo ang lyrics, parang ganon. Meron bang ganyang tasks that are being handed out when you write a song?
Very open po kami sa banda sa ideas. Ang buong songs namin, actually po nabuo po siya lahat through Messenger. Since kami nasa may Valenzuela ni Kuya Mark, then yung tatlo, sila Kuya, nasa Pangasinan sila. So, madalas nagkikita lang kapag mayroong kaming gigs. Yun po. So, lahat talaga ng song po nabuo sa Messenger. Mag-send ako ng ideas, then pag nagustuhan ng band, doon na magtutuloy-tuloy kung saan kami dadalhin.
Mm-hmm. That's good. That parang tuloy pa rin ang creativity in line with with technology, and that's the thing about not being a slave to technology. You make it work for you.
Yes.
Para yung thought process mo, creative process mo, is still ongoing. And speaking of technology, it's so easy these days to just put out music, parang ganon, because there's Spotify, there's Deezer, there's almost access to music and to content very easily than before. Do you think, let's say, kunyari, pag inatras pa natin ng konti, and during the 90s kayo mag-release ng kanta, do you think mag-iiba yung process nyo?
Digitally, yes sir, kasi we're digitally deprived that time. Unlike today. Pero yung something we're proud of is yung commitment namin na sa band. Kasi sobrang right from the start na talagang grind kami. Kahit na alam namin na, kasi we take the advantage na nung technology. Hindi namin sinayang everyday. We're pushing through it, the music. Kasi sayang po nandyan na It was served in a silver platter for you. Very lucky kaming generation na we have these kind of platforms here today. So sabi ko, we gotta make the most out of it. Apart from the gigging itself, physically, which is impossible right now as of the moment because of pandemic. So it's a matter of competition, how committed you are sa ngayon, during pandemic, of how you push your music. Kaya what we're trying to tell to the other bands, especially to the upcoming bands, na push lang kahit na may pandemic. Make the most out of it dun sa internet. Total, lahat naman tayo may internet, except si Lester ngayon.
Pero in fairness, for the past how many minutes, stable yung internet ni Lester. Si Richmond lang nawawala. Ayun. But yeah, that's sound advice coming from you guys, and I'm sure it'll probably be the same advice that any other band would tell you guys kung sakaling paumpisa pa lang kayo, in the sense that sayang ang oras while the flow is there, you give into that. Speaking of flow, where was the most challenging time or place na wherein may pumasok sa inyong melody, but ang dami-dami yung ginagawa that you have to like, teka, magsusulat muna ako, huwag niyo akong kausapin, or huwag niyo akong katukin. Meron bang pinakamahirap na time or place na nagsulat kayo?
Siguro sa akin po is yung nasulat yung song na B, yung second single namin. Yung B, sabihin mo kung nasa ano kasi ganun, nasa biyahe po ako din. Suddenly may nakakuha ko ng inspiration and hindi pwedeng mawala eh. So habang umaandar yung sasakyan, nagsusulat po ako ng song.
Basta as long as hindi ikaw nagda-drive or ikaw nagda-drive.
Hindi po ako yung nagda-drive.
Okay, good for you. I can imagine if you're the one driving tapos biglang may papasok na melody. So tapos kunyari low-bat ka pa, wala ka pang dalang charger. So you really have to be creative and really just stop everything and give in to the process. If kinakailangan mong mag-pull to the side of the road para matapos yan, yung one line or even if it's a refrain, because ganun yun eh. May sabi sa akin, I got to talk to someone and said, what if you got an idea and it was at the most inconvenient of times, hahayaan mo na lang ba and tell yourself, sige, babalikan ko na lang siya mamaya, hindi ko na muna ililista. I think that's the most cardinal crime that you can do to the creative process. Kasi i-keep track ng kahit pa paano and just say babalikan. Because when you go back to it, iba na yung feeling mo, di ba?
Totoo.
Wala na po.
Yeah.
May mga times na nasa labas ako, tapos suddenly may papasok na melody sa utak ko na alam ko na ang ganda, maganda. Kaso wala kang dalang phone, yung ganyan na mahirap eh. Kailangan mo tandaan yung melody, kailangan palit-ulit lang nasa utak mo. Mag-rush ka pa uwi para masave yung pumasok na idea sa utak mo.
Right. Tapos umaya ko pagdating mo sa bahay, uy, may grab delivery ka, may bagong gitara ka. Wala na, nakalimutan mo na yung kanta. Luruin mo na yung bagong gitara mo. So, you forget everything. So,
Nung nalubak
really
sir, wala na.
Yeah.
So, pag nagloko yung internet mo, wala na rin. Ayan, wala na rin si Richmond. Okay, we're bringing him back again. Wait, Richmond? Okay. Wait. Okay.
Nakamit ka.
All right, he's back again. Man, did anyone ask you before? I mean, probably someone else did. How the band got formed? Were you guys friends in college and then nagkita-kita, or you guys met through one another and introduced? Say, oh, kailangan ko ng gitarista. Oh, may kakilala ka, sige. Let's put something together. How did the band get formed, pala?
Yes, kay Mark.
Ano po? Nag-start po yung band sir sa simpleng yayaan lang po namin ni Sam na buo tayo ng indie band, gano'n. Tapos nag-agree naman siya, sabi niya sige. Tapos sabi ko may kakilala po akong vocalist. Ngayon si Jay nakilala ko. Pero way back before, ang vocalist ko po talaga yung kuya niya.
Okay.
Ganyan palang kalit si Jay.
Ayun, nakikita ko na po siya noon, maliit pa lang siya, ganun. Tapos, ayun, tinunay po namin, tapos nung first gig po kami, na naramdaman po namin na parang may chemistry. Kaya po nagtuloy-tuloy.
Tuloy-tuloy na. Alright. Teka, tuloy-tuloy na ba uli ang pagbalik ni Richmond? I think so, yes. Richmond, what is going on? Pasahan ba ng sumpa ko?
Hindi ko rin po alam, mahina yung connection.
Ngayon, sa'yo naman napunta. Okay, mapunta tayo sa new song what you guys are promoting. It's called Unang Sayaw. So, what can you tell us about the new song?
Yeah, go isa.
Yeah, it's out now on all digital platforms. Pwede yun ang stream. Yeah. Yun na yun. With regards to the new song, si Jay kasi nakapagsulat doon eh. So, I cannot, it's not my story to tell.
Aha, okay. So, Jason, mukhang ikaw ang dapat magsalita. Ikaw ang bigyan ng question.
Paano ko bang gusto niyong malaman? Hindi, si Unang Sayaw, nasulat ko siya, I think, nitong pandemic po. Yes. And very personal siya sa akin kasi favorite ko yung song na yun. Hindi pa siya nare-release talaga. Pero sabi ko na sa kanila na ito yung favorite ko na song.
So that's based on personal experience. Hindi siya, it's not lifted from someone else's experience. Tama?
Yes po. Very personal.
Okay. Teka, bigyan nga natin sila ng konting sample. I can't play the entire song. I can play a snippet of it because if not, we will be flagged. Magaling si YouTube eh. Mahilig mong flag ng mga posts. Pag lumabas ka ng 1 minute, pa-flag ka niya. So, you can only take less than 1 minute. And which is really nakakapagtaka. Parang kanta mo, hindi mo pwedeng i-share sa tao, tapos ipa-flag mo kami. So, I don't know. Yan. Nahugot din ako sa YouTube. Alright, yan. Hanggang dyan lang. For those who would want to listen to the entire song, of course, you need to go to sites where streaming music can be accessed. And I'm sure Deezer is one of them, Spotify is one of them, Apple Music is also one of them. Yeah. So, yeah, wherever streaming music can be played and listened to, that is where you're supposed to go. Okay. Shout out now from Mark Olarve Ramos.
Hello po, shout out.
Po, shout out.
Sir Mark.
Shout out to kayo.
There you go. Nam also says hi. There's also Venus Del Monte.
Shout out.
Hello, shout out Venus.
Hello
Alright.
po.
All right, thank you for joining us today. Glad that they're there. For those who would want to be updated sa mga pangyayari with you guys as a band or also as individual members, where can they follow you or what's your social media sites?
Go kay Lester, pagkakataon mo na.
Bago ko ma-log out.
Nakamute eh.
Baka pwedeng ako na lang.
Sige. Parang di ata naririnig. Lester, can you hear us? Okay, kumalas.
Palit na naman.
Alam,
Okay.
for someone who plays drums, parang mahihain si Lester.
Ay,
Ganun ba talaga yan?
no comment po.
Hindi po, sir.
Lester, no comment daw. Mahiyain
Ano
ka ba? Lalagot ka lagi eh.
Mahihain po. Mahihain po yung internet ngayon. Sorry po.
Ano ba?
Internet yung mahiyain.
Opo.
Sige, pasa ang sala sa iba. Very good. Christine Fabelia, good morning daw. No bliss.
Good morning, Christian.
Morning po.
Morning.
There's also Vanji Alfonso.
Hi, tita.
Nabunta.
I'm sorry.
Ano po, tita?
Ay, mama, papa.
There's also Felicimo John Melden. Pa-shout out daw kay Mark.
Ay, kuya.
Yo, bro, shout out.
May pahabol eh. Pabalik daw ang kaldera ni Mang. Okay na kaya?
Butas.
Talaga dito pa nilagay eh. Pabalik daw ang kaldera ni Mama. Okay. Maureen Rabe. Pa-shoutout na rin. Alright.
Shout out.
Shout
Hello.
out.
Okay. Vanji says Lester and Richmond lagi naglalaro ng hide and seek. Okay. Does this mean ng bata or ngayon dahil nag-internet nawawala? Okay. Richmond is back. Stephanie Angel Castro, shout out as well.
Hi, Angel.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Ay.
Pinsan ko yan.
Awesome. Manigraphy Go. Good morning daw.
Hi, Manny.
Ni-
Hi, Manny. Tama
Manny.
ka na, Manny.
Manny says, Manny says, I miss you guys. Puwera lang kay Lester. Ha ha ha.
Manny, suntukan.
Sino ba to? Si John Lloyd. So, shout out na kay Richmond. Kumaway lang. Another one. Ju Jedran. All right. Sam, where are my earpods? Ha ha ha.
Who's that?
Si
Ang dami nawawalang bagay ah.
Oo nga eh. Ano ba? What's going on? Ju Jedran. So meron na tayong kalan, meron na tayong earpods. Ano pa ang hindi pa nating ano?
Lester, yung timba. Balik po.
Jeric Adakap. Yan, pa-shoutout as well. And likewise to Bell. Bell Kuntapay.
Shout
Hi,
out
Ben.
po.
No,
po.
shout out.
Alright. So once again, baka bago pa may mawala pang ibang gamit dyan, where can they find you on social media?
Jay.
Please follow us on our social media account. We have Facebook, Twitter,
Instagram.
Instagram.
Yes.
TikTok.
TikTok. Yes, we
Okay.
have TikTok.
Tapos meron pang Kumu.
Kumu ba tayo?
Discord.
So, basta as long as they
Discord.
search
Yes, we also have Discord. Just search
ano
Nobita
sa Discord
Music
din kayo. Alright.
PH. Yes po. Tama ba? Nobita Music PH on all our social media account.
Nobita Music PH on across all platforms. Okay. Kasi sabi ko pa lang bago may mawala. Coming from Manny, Kuya Mark, pakisauli yung Cadbury Oreos. Magkain na ngayon. What's going on? Makausap nga si Joel. Joel, pag nagigig ba itong mga ito, mawawala rin ba? Nawawalang gamit o nawawalang sa tono? Maureen Rabe, pa-shoutout kay Jason, Angela, Angelo, Jay, Abudo.
Yo, Jay.
Hello. Ay, hello ko
Pops.
Jay.
Yan. And
Try nang try.
Derek says, I miss you, babe, Sam. Uwi ka na, hindi ako galit. Ano yun?
May mag-aaway
Miss you too,
mamaya.
babe.
May relasyon na namang susubukin ng panahon ah.
Right. Ray Ann Mores, proud Nobibi. All right. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you
Hello
for joining
Nabi.
us
Hello.
today. So, any last, something not any messages rather, for your fans out there, and also for bands who would want to try this because they feel that their passion for music needs to be shared.
Yes, Chris.
Yun, thank you sa lahat ng support sa mga upcoming bands, sa mga aspiring bands as well. Don't lose hope, keep grinding, and good luck.
All right. Awesome. So, Nobita Music PH is the one that they're supposed to be looking for across all platforms: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, and Kumu. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Lester. And thank you, Richmond. And to everyone
Thank
else who
you
joined.
for having us, sir.
You're most welcome.
Thank you po, sir.
On the
Thank you
spot
po.
9. Till the next edition, we shall be on the lookout for the next artist that we're going to be putting on the spot. Keep it right here. All hits, Mellow 94.7. Sounds good. You guys take care, all right?
Thank you po.
Ingat.
All right.
Po.